Hey everyone, we're behind the bar. What are we doing? We got some cocktails going on? No, we don't, because I'm not drinking. Why am I not drinking? Well, it's not because the world's gotten any better. Quite the opposite. No, I'm not drinking because this is a gun video. Hey, yeah, so firearm video, but I'm not out on the range. I'm in my house. So what are we doing with firearms? Well, we are training. We are practicing and training. You might not think that's a very practical thing to do. I mean, sure, you can always do presentation drills, just, front sight, acquire the front sight, press against a target. But there is something on the market now. I mean, it's been around for kind of a while, but it has become so improved and dropped dramatically in price. I've been digging this. There are a lot of different vendors, all offering basically the same thing. I think practically all from the same supply channels, in fact, overseas. These are laser training cartridges, right? If you haven't ever seen this before, if you've never done like CERT training or anything like that, there have been laser systems in the past for training people with how to put rounds, in the right place. But they've all been big, right? They've all been bulky. A lot of times, it's not even a real gun. The guts of the firearm, the frame is possibly real but repurposed, and you'll have a big battery pack, and it's a complete replacement pistol or rifle. Technology is miniaturized, though. Technology has gotten so small that in each of these cases, these are rounds that are approximately, I mean, they're basically the same size as the ammunition that you would be training with in your real firearm. So here, let's take a look at this, right? We've got a 9mm, 9mm snap cap, 9mm laser round. And they have, these aren't bore sighting lasers, which I've used, many of you may have used on new builds, right? No, this actually is a laser module with a momentary switch. So I can turn it on and off, right? This little back here, that's where your momentary switch comes in, which means this lends itself to being hit by a firing pin. Go ahead and drop that in to any firearm that you want to train with. And then if you want to come up, you pick it up and acquire a target, drop a laser point, just like that, bam, laser shot against the wall. You want to do another one? Okay, acquire target, boom. Now that could be cool enough, and I can, point this at any wall that I want, and I can get a little flash of light. However, what if we want to really train and learn where our hits are going? Well, laser targeting systems, okay, like laser hit-sensitive targets. They have existed for a while. They're also prohibitively expensive. But we don't need that anymore. Every one of us effectively carries around what can serve as a laser target system. You carry a computer in your pocket. There are apps now. There are apps. Your phone has a camera. It can look at a wall. It has plenty of processing power. There are apps that you can literally point at a wall and it will say, okay, define your boundaries. Here's your thing. Fix your light levels. Go. There'll be shot timers, shot groups, exercises you can walk through, and you're trying to put rounds on a target with the phone mapping everything you're doing. It's a really cool experience. Let's try it out. Let's see how well we can make this work. All of these are relatively inexpensive. We've got a number of different firearms. Let's set them up against the wall, see how they go. Now, obviously, no live ammo in the gun when we're doing this, but I actually take this a step further. I take all live ammo completely out of the room. Seems like a silly thing to some people, but just, even just tossing it on the stairs, going that extra inch, that matters to me. It's something I suggest you do too. So there are a variety of apps that you can use for this. I tried Laser Hit for a while, but honestly, the one that I've had the best luck with and found the easiest to use is one called G-Sight. Let's have a look at how this would work. You have a little bit of laser training. All right, we're going to zoom in. Okay, we've got our laser cartridge down inside the bore. And it's just a little press fit in the bore, so whenever you're done, knock it right down, and you're all set. Put it away, ready to go. Let's see how the lever gun performs. It's kind of an interesting case here, and the case is when you fire, the laser stays on. I don't know if the software is going to register this or not. Seem to register a lot of repeat hits. One more note about this technology and using it in, let's say, a carry piece that has the little pinkies out, fancy-pantsy, dangly-dingus grip. Now, obviously, it would be really nice to put your mag in there if you've got a floor plate that lets you get more purchase on the gun. But how do you reset the striker each time? By racking. Well, that's not going to help you, is it? However, I collect some brass when I'm at the range once in a while, and I made a few of these. What are these? Well, you can kind of tell what these are for. That's right. These are empty casings that will hold that follower down just enough, and you can rack the slide till the cows come home to reset that striker and not jam yourself open. So that is kind of a neat way to do this. No major modifications, no fussing around, no ripping the floor plate off. When you're done, just go ahead and slide that back out of there, and you're back in business and all set with a proper magazine again. I gotta say though, best bang for your buck, that little 9mm cartridge, yeah, this was probably the most effective to use with the laser software. A little bit wonky to have to rack the slide for each and every shot, but you know, you're practicing your tap, rack, bang. And you know, if nothing else, it's really great muscle memory. Get yourself really into the habit of gross motor movements, of whole hand, not fiddling back here with a little pinchy action. None of that. No, you want to do this each time. Yeah. I dig this. Not sure what was going on with the 223 one. I noticed it did not play very well in my Colt 6920 LE upper, but it worked just fine in the retro rifle that I built with the old 605. So we'll have to try that in a few more guns. And frankly, when you look at the price of these, they're so cheap. I might just return it and try a different brand. They're all clearly made by the same company. They're all clearly made by the same factories overseas. Yeah. Are they going to replace proper training in an open range, you know, a full 180, a move and scoot? No. Are they a way to maybe enhance your presentation drills and your 30-day pistol program that you can do in your home for $0 without even putting on pants? Possibly. So maybe you try these out. Maybe they work for you. If they do, tell me about it in the comments below. Or if you buy one and it sucks and you have to return it, like I might have to do with one of mine, tell me that too, so other people will know what to avoid. Either way, have fun, stay safe out there.